What is up, Wholesale to Million family? Happy Friday. We're back with a Friday live cold call role play. Man, I got to turn this on. It's a little bit dark. How is the lighting? Testing the mic. 1, 2, 3, testing. Are you here? So family, what up? Happy Friday. It's Friday live cold call role play. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome to the Wholesale to Million family. So I go live every single Friday to do a live cold call role play where I get on the phone with you and then we role play as I am the seller, you are the buyer. And then afterward, I'll give you some tips, some feedback, some advice to help you improve your phone call, your negotiating skills. So that way you can convert more leads into deals, lock more property up in a contract, and get more of that money. So the thing is, you guys, I just got a new internet extender, this one right here. So my internet should be off the chain. All right. So just because I got the new extender here, this thing is a beast. So if you guys want to do me a favor, man, it really helps me out a lot to help grow the YouTube channel. Please smash the thumbs up if you're watching live. Exit out the live chat, smash the thumbs up, come right back in, punch in your phone number, and please give this video a share, would you? So I guess if you smash the thumbs up, it really helps out with the YouTube algorithm, man, and it gives me more power, more ammo to really amp this Friday up. So on this Friday, man, so today's Friday live cold call role play, but here's something I want to start off as you guys are coming on live, is ask yourself, what fuel you? Because if there's no fuel, you ain't going nowhere, man. So what fuels you? What is your why? Why would you change? You see, without a strong enough reason why, only change for 2 reasons. 1 is they're unhappy. 2 is they're unsatisfied. Because you can be happy, but maybe you're unsatisfied. Okay? So only 2 things people will change, man. People don't just change because they want to change. There has to be a deeper reason why they would change. Because let me tell you why. Change costs growth. And growth costs what, bro? Growth costs pain. All right? Because no pain, no gain. So I don't care what you say, what you want to be, how much you want to make X amount. I don't care what you say. But without it, the reason why you give up the life you have today for the life you want tomorrow, you would never go, like it will not be sustainable. Like you will give up eventually. So, dude, I've been in this for too long, and throughout my whole journey, I know how tough it is to change. I know how tough it is to wake up and pump yourself up and self-motivate yourself to go and get that money. But you see, what fueled me is I want to give the wife, man, the best thing in the world, man. Like, and that's what fuels me. So you got to have enough strong reason why you want to change. Why would you want to give up your comfortable life? If you're comfortable and you're happy, you're not going to change, regardless of what you say. Regardless of what you say. Oh, I want to get in better shape. Oh, I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to make X amount. I promise you, it's just going to be a whole lot of talk and ain't no whole lot of walk, dude. Shoot. Because I've seen it, man. Most people try to change. They try to, but they don't have the motive. There's no motive. There's no reason. There's no why. Like why? Why would I have to go out of my comfort zone to do this? To wake up every day, to start a new journey? Okay, let's rock and roll. So anyway, ask yourself why. What fuels you? That's my question to you for today. Come on, man. Hello? Dude, if you're going to be scared, man, then just don't waste people's time, man. If you're scared, man, just don't waste people's time, man. Come on, man. Shit. Okay, call my partner. Oh, perfect. Okay, let's see if your partner is doing his or her thing. 5318. Okay. The thing is, they want to ask me for the address. What should I say? Oh, I think I know what to say. Yeah. Hi there. You guys just sent me a letter about you guys want to buy my property.
Correct. Yeah, we just bought a few properties in the area.
I mean, so what's this all about?
Yeah, we just bought a few properties in the area and just got a list of qualified homeowners that reached out to, and is selling something you are looking to are considering at this time.
Well, I mean, so how do you pick my house to send me a letter? That's what I'm curious about.
Gotcha. Great question. Well, it was in the area that we just bought.
Can you hear now?
And wanted 2 properties, and it fits our criteria. Hello, are you there?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. How rude of me! I didn't get your name.
Well, I mean, so just tell me first. I mean, like, why am I getting a letter from you?
Come again, you broke up a little bit.
I'm asking you, why am I getting a letter from you?
Oh, well, we were interested in buying this property. We pay cash to close that.
So what's the offer?
Well, that all depends on the situation on the inside.
Situation on the inside?
Yeah, is there anything major on the inside that needs to be done?
As far as I know, no. There's nothing wrong with it.
Okay. Is it occupied or is it vacant?
Currently, right now, it is vacant.
Great. How long has it been vacant?
For about. So you sent me a letter saying you want to buy my property, but you know nothing about it. It's been vacant for like 2 years.
Oh, see, I wouldn't have known. I collect and gather the information. That's some of our team agents that's on the field, and they typically pick up some properties that may meet their eye, and then send it back to us. And our research department usually just go over the data and look up the information that's needed and pass it along to me.
Okay, so I mean, on the letter that you guys wrote to me, it seems like you guys know about my property, and you say you have a cash offer, and I was just curious what that cash offer is.
Okay. Well, if you give me about 5 to 10 minutes of your time, answer a few questions. Anything longer is because you wanted me there.
Yeah, you know what? So let me give you a call back. Thank you.
Well, hold on, just to clarify my thinking. Hello?
Yes, what?
Well, just to clarify my thinking, what is it, that's probably giving you a hard time? Is it my integrity?
Yeah, you know what? I mean, I'm just thinking maybe I'm going to give you a call back, kind of, I want to go over some stuff here before I decided to actually talk about selling my property. So I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Is there maybe your wife that you have to swear on any toes, right?
Yeah, I would have to talk to my wife about it first, and then I'll get back to you.
Happy wife, happy life, huh?
Yes. So let me call you back.
We're looking at 1 or 2 properties at this time. We're hoping to buy one. I don't want to miss an opportunity. Can I leave you something in your back pocket? It's better to have something than need it and not have it, right?
Okay, and what is that?
Well, the reason I know you mentioned that we know a lot about your property, but have you added any major, updates to the interior as far as the kitchen, bed, or bath?
No, everything is still original.
Oh, okay. So were you the first owner, or?
No, I bought the house probably about maybe 15 years ago. Not sure who owns before that.
seems like a lot of memories there. Would you say?
Yeah, I mean, there's, we've been there quite a long time.
Do you remember what you bought the property for?
Why does that matter?
Just curious, just a lot of bought it so long ago. Just wondering, what property selling for back then.
I mean, you guys are professional, right? I mean, you should be able to research those stuff up.
Well, yeah, correct. Sometimes, if our records may not be as current as the homeowners. You can't tell me, about your property more than you can, right?
Okay, I mean, so why don't we just cut to the chase? I mean, so what's the offer?
Gotcha. Well, to make long story short, property, if I'm correct, I don't actually know what property we're referring to. That's my apologies. So just started off with that. Can I get that address?
Yeah, you know what? So why don't let me give you a call back. I mean, if you guys gonna send me a letter, I suppose you guys should know the address to the property. So let me chat with the wife, and then I'll give you a call back. I appreciate it. Dude, I have to hang up that call, man. And the reason why, let me tell you the reason why I hang up that call, because if I don't hang up that call, man, I'm gonna lose my thoughts on that call. So I apologize to whoever it is, your partner. I apologize. Dude, if you guys go back, if you guys listen to the call, he's not controlling the phone call. Dude, your tone of voice was like dead, dude. It's like that, like dude, this deal is about to go down to the graveyard, man. Shit, man. You see, dude, to control the call, man, you gotta have the authority in the tone of voice, and to control the call, man, you gotta come back with a question. If you guys go back and listen to the call, every single time he answered my questions, never follow up with a question. Right? And if you don't follow up with the question, guess what, dude? Somebody's gonna talk while the seller's gonna ask you questions. Right? Well, he was kind of like almost like I said, dude. He really took the this phone call here, dude, to the graveyard, bro. It should be like, Kong, I understand. Okay, so he didn't get the name, he didn't get the address, and none of that. Okay, well, sir, listen, if I don't get the name, then I say, okay, sir, I understand that you're trying to get an offer from us, which we will give you an offer, but my job is not to give you the offer. My job is actually to gather and collect all the information regarding the property that you might be interested in selling, so that way our company can give you a fair and intelligent offer, right? So if you are interested in selling your property, can I please get the address from you? That's how you control the call, dude. Well, dude. You see, so whoever it is that I was on the call with, man, you need to have a little bit more, like, it can't be like a dead tone, man. All right? Get control of the phone call a little bit more, answer the questions, come back with the question, and if the seller's not motivated, dude, plant the seeds and end the call, right? Like don't try to turn an unmotivated seller into into a motivated seller. It's not gonna happen, right? Like, don't try to convert them. Okay, your job there is to see what's going on, to ask for their motivation. If and if they're motivated, great. If they're not motivated, do end the call. So, Carl, I understand. It seems like at this point you're not ready to sell your property or give us any kind of information on your property. Is that correct? Yes, that is correct. I need to chat with the wife. Okay, no problem, Carl. I just want to let you know that whenever you are ready or consider selling your property, I want to let you know that our company pay cash. We can close quickly. That is where you hook them. So our company, we pay cash. We're willing to buy the property as is. There's no commissions or realtor fees or closing costs that you have to worry about. So take that into consideration when you chat with the wife, okay? So whenever you are ready, please give us a call back. But we are looking to buy 1 or 2 more property within the next 30 to 60 days. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your opportunities. Have a great rest of your day. And boom, hang up the phone. Done, dude. Move on to the next one. You're trying it too hard, bro, to convert. So whoever it is that was on the call, man, I honestly, I really hope that this, the whole thing with us doing this Friday Live Cold Call role play is not for me to be a jerk or pick on anybody, because you got to understand, man, when I first started, I was horrible, like horrible. But what really got my business up and going is because once I start to know how to talk, negotiate with the seller, that's when things start to change for me, man. That's when business got better. That's when the game changed. Some of you, okay, anyway, let me post on Instagram really quick. But go ahead and punch in your phone number, and I'm going to call you next. Instagram family, what up, what up? For those of you who've been asking me about, hey, Kong, do you do Friday Live Cold Call role play? Well, this is it, man. Swipe up and let's rock and roll. Okay. Hold on a second. I just need to go back out. And you guys, those of you who's watching, man, it's gonna help me out a lot, man. A big favor if you guys exit out the live chat, smash that thumbs up, and then jump right back in. I would really appreciate it. So if you want to jump on a call, and now listen, if you can't handle the criticism, the feedback, then please don't punch in your phone number, man. I really don't want anybody to cry on a Friday. You know what I mean, man? Because I know there's a couple of snowflakes in the family. There's a couple of snowflakes. And if you haven't followed me on Instagram, hit me up on IG. Go to Khang, Khang dot, like a pure WTM. Whew. Okay, let's rock and roll. Where do I send my number, Khang? Dude, right here, man. So a lot of you are DMing your phone number. Don't DM me the phone number, man. Punch it in the live right now. Okay, so we got, who else we got? Okay, I think we got somebody here. I can pop them on. So whoever it is that I am going to dial, you're cold calling me. So I'm going to say hello, and you're cold calling me. Okay, let's rock and roll. Trying to turn some of you snowflakes into a really, hello?
Leave your message for 4045.
Well, dude, whoever that is, man, set up your voicemail properly. It's Jamie. Jamie, set up your Jamie. Set up your. You need to set up your voicemail properly. So that way, when the seller calls you, I'm gonna try it one more time. It's Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, Georgia, Jamie. Let's go, Jamie. Let's go. Hello?
Please leave your message for
Jamie. If you're gonna be scared, Jamie, then don't punch in your phone number. Okay, we got another one. Dang, phone number is popping today. Sometimes it's so hard to see it. 438. Nice. All right. Who do we got here? Hello. So you're cold calling me. Hello. Hello.
Hi, this is Solomon calling from Michigan Homes Buyers. May I please speak to Mr. Khang?
Yeah, speaking. Yeah. Who's this?
Mr. Khang, how are you today, sir?
I'm fine.
Very good. Mr. Khang, I work with a group of investors, and they are looking to buy properties in your area. And we've come across your property that is located on 123 Main Street. And I wanted to know if you'd be interested in hearing a no risk, no obligation cash offer from us.
Well, I mean, everything is for sale. The price is right, right?
Right. I mean, other than the price, is there any other reason that you might be looking to sell the property?
I mean, not really. I mean, we've been living at the property for 10 years now. I'm pretty happy with it.
Okay, all right, very good. So we do see that the property is a duplex. And, if my investors are to make the right offer, would you consider selling it, you said?
So what is the offer?
Again, that's something, once I speak to you, get a little bit more information, I can get back to my buyers and they can decide and we can give you an offer. That's something I cannot make at the moment. And that's the reason I called you. I wanted to just get some information if you have a minute to talk.
I mean, I got a few minutes.
Okay, very good. How's your day going today?
So far, so good. How's yours?
Very good, very good. Well, I appreciate you receiving our call. Mr. Khang, have you done any updates in the house recently?
No, I've not.
No, okay. Are there any repairs that needs to be done that if you buy the property, that we might need to do?
I mean, there's a few things that, that you can do, but it really depends on the buyers of what they want to do.
All right, very good. And, we will take care of it. We usually buy the property as is. And the good thing about working with us, Mr. Khang, is that we buy property as is. There are no hidden fees. Whatever offer we make, whatever offer is on the contract, will be the offer that you walk away with in your pocket. So there are no hidden realtor fees, anything like that. So, just wanted to point that out to you. And we do work with local title companies that will protect you and our buyers at the same time. Now, let me talk to my buyers. I see that, could you tell me how old is the roof on your house? If you recall.
Okay, so are you the buyer or are you calling?
No, I work with a group of investors. I am not a buyer, but we have different investors that are looking to buy property in your area, and that's how we come across your phone number and your property.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes. So let me talk to my buyers. So do you know on back of your head that how old is the roof? And again, I'm asking these questions so we can make you the right offer. Like you said, you'd be going to sell the property for the right offer. So that's one of the reasons I'm asking these questions.
I mean, I bought about 10. I mean, the roof is probably, I would say, maybe 15 years old.
15 years old? Okay, no problem. That's not a problem. Well, Mr. Khang, it was very nice talking to you. Let me talk to my buyers, and please save my number, and I will be giving you a call maybe in a couple hours, if that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, and again, just keep in mind that working with us, we offer cash, no hidden fees, no realtor fees. So whatever we discuss will be the number that you will walk away with. So if you want to discuss with anybody, just keep that in mind.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Have a nice day.
Yep, bye. All right. So I don't know whoever it is that I was on the phone. And listen, man, every single time when I do a Friday live cold call role play, I get a lot of you. I wouldn't say a lot, because a lot of you are lover, not fighter. But we do get some people in here and say, Khang, you're mean, you're an ass. Like your expression, the way that you do, like all of that, you are like discouraging people. Dude, I'm not here to discourage anybody to like cold call, or because you jump on a call and you be like, my job, man, is, dude, what I'm doing here is also help you get over the fact that you're afraid to cold call. Help you get over the fear, the hump, so you can cold call. Okay? Because a lot of you think maybe you're horrible, maybe you're bad, you're afraid, but then you hear all these people that talks and you be like, whoa, maybe I'm not that bad. And a lot of you think you're good, and then you jump on the phone, you're horrible. So now you got to fix and you got to improve. Dude, first thing first, man, with you, bro, you need to slow down. Like you need to pace yourself and you need to slow down. And toward the end there, man, I mean, you don't have enough information to make an offer. All right. And stop with saying, oh, my buyers. I work with a group of investors. You can say that you're an employee. Okay. But I got to get back to my buyers, dude, like that. And also too is, I don't say the word home. I'm here to make, I say the word house or property, but I don't say the word home, because home, sweet home, right? Home is an attachment. And dude, you didn't have enough information, man, to make an offer. So call condition on the property. You mentioned that there's nothing much to be done to the property, but let me ask you, so how's the window? How's the roof? How's the kitchen? How's the bathroom? How's the flooring? You got none of that information, man. Come on, man. Shit. And a lot of you think that I'm mean, dude. I'm not mean, man. I'm on here to this is real. Like, if you meet me in life, this is how it is, dude. Like, if you meet me in life, this is how it is. See, when I first started, dude, I sucked, but nobody told me I sucked. All right? When I first started, horrible. Nobody told me. That's why it took me 6 months to get my first deal, because nobody told me. Nobody point out, oh, Colin, you said this wrong. You shouldn't say this. You should say this. This is how you overcome the objection. This is how you negotiate. Nobody taught me that. And the trial and the error, dude, took me 6 months. Trial and error. And I'm here to help you, man. So if you can't handle me, man, this is not for you. Don't watch the Friday Live cold call role play and then go cry like a little girl. But man, you didn't ask for the mortgage. You didn't ask for the mortgage on the property. Didn't ask the seller what they want. All right. Didn't gather enough information on the property. You're basically calling, and then you start to assume. Calling, so it's a duplex. It's this bedroom. It's this bathroom. Blah blah blah. The square footage. Like you're doing all the talking. Like you're giving the seller all the information, dude. I don't care if you cold call. Like when I cold call, man, I don't need to know the seller's name. I don't care about the seller's name. I don't care about the address. I just need the phone number. Because I make my cold call, man, very genetic, just like this. Hey, my name's Kong. I work for an investment company, and we're looking to buy, some properties in the area. And I was calling to see if you have a house or a property that you're interested in selling. I don't need to know their address. I don't need to know their name. I don't need to. Dude, that's when you know that you can really cold call. Because a lot of you cold call, but you're afraid you don't know what to say, right? And you're scared, so you do all the research. You figure out the proper information. Like you want to have all the information. Dude, you're wasting too much time. Pick up the phone and just start dialing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I actually do have a property. Okay, great. So who do I have the pleasure to speak with? Right? And then you get the address. Get the address and then ask them about the property, man. So, Colin, can you tell me a little bit about the property? How many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, square footage? Does it have any garage, carport? Is there any shop? Like, you don't gather enough information, man, to make a fair and intelligent offer. So, Colin, when you mentioned about repairs, and you didn't ask me, so what do you want? So what do you want for the property? None of that, dude. Shit. All you do is you were just rushing through the call. No good, man. Overall, that call from a scale of 0 to 10, dude, that's a dose. Let's move on to the next one, man. Dose. So whoever it is that I was on the phone with, I honestly really helps that whatever I just give you some tips that hopefully that will help you. But you need when it comes to negotiating and asking the seller for the price, like you got to understand, you got to ask the seller this. So, Kong, our company, we're willing to buy the property in as is condition. So we're willing to, take care of all the repairs, all the upworks, all the updates that the house is going to need after we buy from you. So the nice thing about selling us your property is you don't really have to do anything to it. When you do move, you take whatever you want with you. Whatever you don't want, you can leave it behind. We'll take care of it for you. So with that being said, Kong, what are you hoping to get for the property? Or what do you want to sell the property for? And then just shut your lips and see what the sellers say. You didn't even do that, man. So let's move on to the next one. If you're watching live, please do me a favor, man. Really helps out the YouTube algorithm. To exit out the live chat, smash the thumbs up, and come right back in. I would really, really appreciate that. Like a lot. I appreciate it a lot. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. Okay, I think we got another victim here on the line. And honestly, if you guys know me outside, man, I am, I'm funny, man. So this whole thing here, I want it to also be entertainment and education at the same time. I really don't want anyone to take it personal. If you can't handle it, man, if you take things personal, man, I'm telling you, dude, this real world, it's gonna be rough for you, man. If you start to take too many things personal, life is not going to be so happy, man. How do I know? Dude, I grew up getting offended about everything, a lot of things. And then eventually throughout my life, I learned how to not let it go. And life is a much, much, much better place. Because you got to understand, dude, there's not everybody's going to agree with you. Not everybody's going to like you. And you know, so you can't let everything just offend you, you know. So I need some phone number, you guys. Who wants to jump on a call? Punch in your phone number. If you have a seller, you want me to call, punch in their phone number, and let's rock and roll. And if you need help, you know, if you want to take your game, your negotiating skills, your talking skills, communication skills with the seller to the next level, check out my King Khang Seller Script. Link is right below, or watch some of my other Friday Live cold call role play. Whoever it is, just punch in your phone number, man. If you have a seller that you want me to call, make sure you put seller, so that way I don't go ahead and put them on like a live. And if you enjoy the Friday Live cold call role play, man, honestly, if you like it, make sure to smash the thumbs. You need hello? Oh, Dr. G. Yeah, hi. Yeah, hello? Hello? Dr. G, my name is Khang. I was calling to see if you have a house or a property that you might be interested in selling. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Oh, man. Whoever it is, man, that's no good, man. Dr. G said this is an official number, so you got the wrong number. Whoever it is, man, seller, ha ha ha. Crazy, man. Okay. Man, if you're gonna put in a seller number, at least let me know it's a seller number. Come on, man. Shit. Trying to get King Khang in trouble, man. But okay, hold on a second. I think I got somebody here. Okay. I don't even know if this is a seller or we're doing a role play. Things are getting crazy. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, hi. Hello?
Yes, how you doing?
Oh, good. Who's this?
This is Lewis.
Yeah, hi, Lewis. I was calling to see if you have a house or a property that you might be interested in selling for cash. Oh, shoot, dude. I thought that you were a seller.
I was role playing with you, man. My bad, man.
Come on, man. Shit, dude. If you're gonna role play, then you gotta pick up the call and you gotta go straight into it, man. Come on, man. Hey, no problem, dude. So let me call you back, okay? So when I call you back, you're cold calling me. So I'm gonna say hello and you do your thing, bro. Don't let me down. Like, come on, man. You gotta pick up the call and you gotta be ready, baby. I was afraid it was a seller. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hey. Can you?
Yes, I can hear you. Who's this?
This is Lewis. Who am I speaking with?
You call me.
Oh, yes, I did. I'm sorry. I got so much going on. Hey, how's your day been so far?
I mean, who is this?
This is Lewis. So I work for a group of investors that like to pay cash for houses. And I see that you was interested in that property that you looked at that you were willing to get cash for.
I mean, I'm not looking to get rid of any property. I mean, is that what you guys do? Is you guys call and find distressed property and I'm not in any kind of desperate situation.
Well, you don't have to be in a desperate situation. You might got some extra properties that you want to get rid of, or You might be tired. You might be renting property. You might got extra property. You might even know somebody. Do you got anybody that might be interested in getting rid of their property?
Well, I mean, how do you even get my phone number?
Through a list of people that was interested in looking to get rid of their property.
No. Okay, I think you must have got the wrong number. I'm not interested to get rid of my property. Thank you so much. Bye. Okay, man. Whoever that is, I'm going to call you now. Come on, man. Okay, I'm going to call you, and I'm going to show you the intro. Wait, was that the same? Oh, no, that's not the, okay. Okay, now I'm going to call you. Watch the intro, man. Come on, man.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, my name is Kong, and I work for an investment company, and I was calling to see if you have a house or a property that you might be interested in selling for cash.
I am, but I'm kind of on a contract with somebody else right now.
Oh, okay. So you do have a property that you're interested in selling, and you already signed a contract to sell your property with someone else already?
Yeah, I haven't sold it yet. We're in the process of talking about it.
Oh, okay. So you haven't signed any kind of an agreement with the other buyer yet, have you?
No, I haven't.
Okay, fantastic. So my name is Colin. I work with a group of investors, and we are interested in making you a free, no risk, no obligation cash offer on your property. If it's still available, I would love to kind of chat with you a little bit and gather some information so we can make you a fair and intelligent offer. Would that work for you?
So I can talk to you about selling my property while I'm already in a contract with somebody else?
No. So you mentioned that you haven't signed the contract with the other buyer yet, have you?
No, I haven't signed no contract, but we're talking about it.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, if you haven't signed anything with the other buyer, as far as I know, you still have the rights to actually chat with anybody else if you want to about selling your property. So if you are still interested in, maybe receiving another offer, then I would more than happy to kind of chat with you about the property a little bit. Would that work for you?
So what's your offer?
What's my offer? That's a great question. My job is actually not to collect. My job is actually not to make you the offer, but to actually gather and collect all the information on the property. So that way, my company can make you a fair and intelligent offer. And typically, we can do that within the next, I would say maybe 24 to 48 hours. Does that work for you?
That's fast.
Oh,
how is that possible?
How is that possible? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how's
Yes,
that?
sir.
Okay, well, we actually buy a lot of properties in the area. So typically, we know the area really well. So all it is going to take us some time to kind of research it and to figure out what the property's worth, and then we'd be able to make you a free, no risk, no obligation cash offer. And typically, we act pretty quickly. Does that work for you?
Yes, that would work. But how much I want though for my property?
Well, that's a great question. So, like I said, I need to ask you some questions regarding the property, and one of the question is how much you like to get for your property, and then we can go from there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Fantastic. And I'm sorry, but I didn't catch your name. What's your name?
My name is Lewis.
Lewis, how's your day going so far?
Oh man, it's doing great, man. I can't complain.
Good. So basically,
once I get rid of this property, though.
Once you get rid of the property, well, hopefully we can help assist you with that. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Fantastic. Now, Lewis, in case you get disconnected, is this the best number for me to call you back on?
Yes.
Fantastic. Now, Lewis, I understand that getting the right price for the property is very important to you. But let me ask you, beside the right price, what is another reason that you would consider selling this property?
Well, I'm in debt up to my ankles. So that means I'm upside down, if you didn't understand.
Yeah, no, I understand. Got you. So you're upside down on your property?
No, I got other debts I need to take care of.
Got you. Okay, so your whole thing is selling the property and then be able to take the proceeds from that to pay off some of the debts, right?
Right, looking for a certain amount, correct?
Sure. And like I said, hopefully that we can work out something that's fair, that work for you and for us, and be able to move forward to actually buy your property. All right, Lewis?
All right.
Now, Lewis, can I get the property address, please?
Yeah, it's 123
Uh-huh.
Flower Lane.
I'm sorry, what is that?
123 Flower Lane.
Okay, can you spell that for me, please?
Flower.
Gotcha. Oh, Flower. Okay, gotcha. Thank you so much for that, Lewis. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Now, can you tell me a little bit about the property, Lewis? Like how many bedroom, bathroom, and square footage?
Well, the property got three rooms, 2.5 baths, and no garage.
No garage. Okay. Any car?
Just a lot.
Okay.
Lot.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. So no garage. Thank you so much for that information. Now, Lewis, what kind of repairs, updates, or work do you think that we have to assume that we need?
Everything is up to date, sir.
Okay, so everything is up to date. So when you say everything is up to date, Lewis, are you talking about does the kitchen have granite countertop and stainless steel appliances and all that?
I wouldn't say granite countertop. It's like a wrap around the existing countertops.
Oh, a wrap, okay.
That makes it look like it's marble, but it's really not. It's wood.
Gotcha. And when did you last update the house?
Last year.
Oh, just last year. Okay. Last year. Okay. Now, Lewis, the property, is it currently vacant, occupied, or is it rented?
It's renting right now.
Okay, it's currently rented. And how much are you getting in rent?
I'm getting $212.
$212?
I'm sorry. 2,100.
Oh, okay, 2,100. Okay. And the renter, are they on a month-to-month with you, or is there a lease in place?
Lease in place every year-to-year contract.
Okay, so there's a year contract. So are they on a month-to-month yet, or is there still a lease?
No, they still lease.
Okay, and when does that lease expire?
It expires January the 1st.
Of 2021?
Yes, sir.
Okay, January 20. And are they good renter, or are they paying their payment on time?
Yes, I have no problem with them.
Oh, good. Even during this whole COVID?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Good. Now, as you mentioned, so you mentioned the house has been updated. So there's really nothing that we need to do to the property at all, right?
Nope.
Okay. So let me ask you, Lewis, why don't you list the property with an agent?
I'm trying to get the most out of my money.
Right. If you're trying to get the most out of your the most money out of your property, you might, it's probably better if you list the property with an agent. You ever thought about that?
No, I never thought about that.
Okay. So how much are you trying to get for the property?
Well, the property is worth $300,000.
The property's worth $300,000. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, how much are you trying to get? How much are you trying to get for it?
No less than 250. 250. Well, I would be good with 250.
So the property is worth 300, and you're trying to get 250 for it. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Is there any mortgage on the property?
No.
Okay, so it's free and clear.
Yes.
Okay, good for you. So it's free and clear. So it's worth, yeah, no problem. So it's worth 300. You're trying to get 250 for the property. Okay. Have the other buyer made you an offer on the property yet?
They haven't. I've just been talking to them for a couple of days, but they throw it out there. I'm looking to get at least $275 from them.
Oh,
take no less than 250. I ain't tell them that yet.
Gotcha. Okay. Obviously, you want to get the most you can. Okay. So they offer you. So basically they gave you a verbal.
I'm on a time limit too.
I'm sorry.
I need this money as in within the, like, I say probably like maybe like 20 days.
20 days. Okay, so you're looking to sell and close escrow by 20 days or sooner, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I got you. And you mentioned the other buyers made you a verbal offer of 275.
Yes, sir.
Now, why haven't you accepted that offer, Lewis?
Probably because you never know. I might get a better deal.
You might get a better deal. Okay.
I might get a better deal. You never know.
So they offer you 275, but you just mentioned to me that you will take nothing less than 250.
Yeah, I know. I got to thinking about it. It didn't make sense, did it?
Well, you know what? So I'm just thinking that if you got if the property's worth 300 and you got an offer of 275, you haven't accepted 275. So let me ask you. So what is holding you back from accepting that offer of 275?
Well, like I said, I just started off, and I really don't know what I want to do, but I know I need the cash money though. And I just realized that I needed within all this just hit me today. I just know I need it within 20 days.
Gotcha. I understand. So you have a time frame that you need to meet. And yeah, sure, I understand. And you and obviously you're trying to get the most you can for your property. Which the thing is, Lewis, I know that our company, that's the one thing that we prioritize, is that we try to give our seller the most that we can possibly for the property. So typically I know that we do offer pretty high compared to other investors that buy houses in the area. So let me see here. So now let me ask you, Lewis, I know that I don't know if the other buyers offer you this, but here's another thing that I can get our company to offer for you. Since we are also going to pay for all the closing costs when we buy your property too. So basically there's no realtor commissions. We take care of all the closing costs, all the fees, including the excise tax as well. So there's no cost to you. Since there is no mortgage on the property, whatever price that we agreed upon, that will be the net amount you walk away with at closing. So with that being said, Lewis, what is the least that you would consider as a walk away net to you in your pocket at the time of closing? Like in your pocket after everything's said and done?
I know I said 75. I know I ain't gonna get 75. Now, like I said, I'm not gonna go no less than 250.
Yeah, 250. Okay. So 250, take it or leave it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess, Lewis, I got all the information that I needed from you for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this over to my research department, have them look over the property, and then we can make you an offer on it. Now, I do have a time that I can call you back, maybe I would say tomorrow, same time, 10 o'clock.
Yes, that sounds about good.
Okay. Now, if I call you back tomorrow, Lewis, and if we both can agree on a price that works for you and for us, are you ready to get the paperwork done and sell your property?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. Lewis, thank you so much, and I look forward to talking to you tomorrow, okay?
All right.
Have a great rest of your day. Bye. Bye. All right. Now, I wanted you guys to understand the one thing on this call here. Do you see how I make it very casual, very casual? Bye, bo, bye. Like I honestly, that's how I talk on the phone with the seller. Like very, very casual, very normal. Nothing like professional, sir, Mr. Kong, ma'am, none like that. So, so I hope that really helps you guys out. Do you see how if you guys go back and listen to the call, and you see how Lewis come in and he was kind of like his intro was really weak. He couldn't take control of the phone call at the beginning, so he kind of lost it through the whole phone call. Does that make sense? So I honestly hope that helps you guys out a little bit and understanding how to control the phone call and what kind of questions to ask and how to maneuver through all the seller objections. So if you like that, man, please do me a favor, man. Exit out the live chat and boom, smash the thumbs up. New to the channel, boom, smash that subscribe button. Make sure to turn on the bell notification too. That way when I upload a new video or when I go live to get notified. But let's jump on to the next one. Okay. I mean, how I talk there, it's exactly how I talk to the seller. You know, I make it very like casual, very normal, nothing like uptight or okay. 20, yeah, oh, wrong number. Okay. Honestly, you guys, I mean, the call that I just did with Lewis, did that help? And for those of you who don't think I have a stutter problem, I do have a stutter problem. It comes and it goes. It's not as bad as it used to be, but I do stutter on the phone when I talk to seller too. So if I can, thank you for calling Papa John's. We look for. Man, we got too many people on here. That's just not, just wasting time, man. How many calls so far? I think we did a couple already. So phone number. Okay, call my partner. Hold on a second. What's your partner's name? Call my partner again. Call my partner again. Who was your partner? Is it that same dude? If it's that same dude, no, man. Let's move on to a new one. Okay, I got somebody here. Sorry, I was trying to do with my VA at the same time. We got a deal that we need to hold on a second. It's moving really quick. 784378764. Hello. Hello.
Hey, how's it going? Who's calling?
Yeah, I got a postcard about you guys wanting to buy my property.
Right, okay. This is Jeremy with Brown Smith. Pretty much we are an investment company that is in the Atlanta area that acquire properties in your areas. I believe we did give you a postcard. So what is the address of the property?
It's 234 Apple Street.
234 Apple Street?
Yes.
Okay, give me a second. Let me pull your phone up. Okay, got you. 234 Apple Street. Now, what is your name, sir?
It's Kong.
Kong. Okay, Kong, this is Jeremy. Like I said, this is Brown Smith. Pretty much we're an investment company in the Atlanta area that acquire property. So we are actually buying property in your area. So we gave the postcard to see to consider an offer for your property. Would that be something you would consider?
Yeah, yes, I would.
Got you. Okay, and now the way this works is that I will ask you a number of questions regarding the property, and once I ask those questions, I will send those questions to my acquisition manager, and pretty much the acquisition team come up with the final offer what we can purchase the property for. So you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, okay.
Got you. Okay, Carl. Now tell me a little bit about the property. What is the condition of the property?
What's the condition of the property?
Condition.
Well, I mean, you mean as far as in like what? Well, there's nothing major wrong with the property. I mean, the property seems actually pretty good. I would say pretty decent condition. It's livable, but you know, could probably use some updating.
Updating and what updates and specific updates do we need? The plumbing, the electrical, the roof, the windows, what updates do we need?
I would say electrical, plumbing, roof is good. Roof is probably it's only 10-year-old. Kitchen and bathroom could definitely use some updating. Could use some paint, new flooring. Just cosmetic.
So pretty much the roof is okay, but the bathroom, kitchen, you was updated. You said that this conformity updates now, so
Yes.
okay, pretty much sounds like it's going to be a little for rehab, nothing major, something that we like to do. And okay, the property currently occupied, vacant, or do we have a tenant?
It's actually currently rented right now.
Rented, okay. How long have it been rented?
10 years. Been a renter for 10 years. Yep.
Oh, okay. So you have good tenants, huh? Are they paying on time?
Yeah, they're pretty good with paying their rent on time.
Got you. Great. Okay. Do you know the monthly rent that they're paying?
Oh, the rent?
Mm-hmm.
Roughly we're getting about, I would say, maybe $1,200 a month.
$1,200, and you said they've been good tenants for the last 10 years.
Well, I mean, I have multiple renters in the last 10 years, but this one has been there for about 3 years, and they're pretty good with paying on time.
Gotcha. Do you have a written lease that it will be available if we do decide to purchase the property with tenants in it?
Yes, there's a lease.
Got you. Okay. Now, Cog, pretty much, like I said, with investment companies, so that would not be a problem. We buy properties every day. I say every day, we do this 365 days of the year, so that would not be a problem. Now, have you ever decided to sell the property?
Have I ever what?
Decided to sell the property. Have you thought about it?
Well, I mean, that's why I'm on the phone with you, right?
Okay, I'm just asking. Some people can, waste time. I just want to, make sure. So, pretty much, what number do you have in your head that you would like to sell the property for?
Well, I mean, on the postcard said that you guys have a cash offer, so I would like to hear what that cash offer is.
Right, and I mentioned we have to ask a few questions regarding the property. Then those questions you provide to me, I pass them over to the acquisition team, and they will come up with an offer. So, we just collect the information so we can construct a fair and intelligent offer.
Mm-hmm.
Got you. Now, do you have a ballpark number in your head what you would let the property go if we can pay all the closing costs for the property?
Maybe 150.
150. Okay, pretty much. Now, where did you get the 150 for? Do you know what the prices are going for in your neighborhood? As is, not retail, but as is, in its current condition, stating that the property need electrical, plumbing, and roof work. Do you know what as is properties are going for in the neighborhood?
I mean, I haven't done much research on it, but I think it's, I think things are going for maybe around that 170 or so.
As is, or rehab?
I think that's as is.
Okay, as is. Okay. Got you. And the how's the neighborhood in the area?
How's the what?
The neighborhood. Is it a quiet neighborhood?
Yeah.
Is it,
yeah. I mean, we haven't had any problem with it. The neighborhood is pretty good.
Pretty good. Got you. How's the school district?
The school is fine.
Okay, I was asking that question because typically we like to purchase in, neighborhoods where it's not high crime rate, which.
Oh no. This neighborhood is not a high crime rate. It's very quiet, very peaceful.
Now, do the property owe any unpaid mortgage tax liens that we have to pay at closing?
Yeah, there's some mortgage on the property.
How much will we have to pay for the mortgage?
Why is that, or what's that have to do with the offer?
pretty much it give us an insight of we don't want to throw out a crazy offer. Let's say if you owe 50 grand on the house and we give an offer for 50 grand, you wouldn't collect nothing. So we want to make sure that we can include how much you owe on the mortgage where it can make sense so you can keep more in your pocket, So that's why we ask. So how much do you owe on the mortgage?
Well, I mean, I'm not comfortable of giving that amount away because I don't think it has anything to do with what you guys can offer for me on my property.
No problem. Okay. How about this? Do we owe any taxes or liens on it?
No.
Okay, got you, Colin. Okay, now I want to let you know that so we can come to a number that works for you and for us. Also, how soon would you be looking to close on the property?
I mean, I don't have a time frame. Whenever it's fine.
Okay, got you. Now, if we can come to an agreement, I would like to let you know this, that like I said, we pay all the closing costs, so you don't have to pay the excise tax, the transfer tax, the type insurance, the escrow fee, no realty fee. And that's a perk. That is one of the perks with us because, you don't have to pay the commission to a realtor, which we deduct some of your proceeds from closing,
Yes, I understand.
Okay, Con. And besides price-wise, I know you would like to get a nice amount for your property. What would be a reason you would, sell your property besides price?
Well, I mean, it's been a rental for quite a bit of time now, so I figure, maybe this is the time just to sell it and just unload it.
Unload it. I can understand, especially with all this madness going on. And pretty much you kind of at the right time for it's time to unload because if you've been paying attention to the news, the economy has been kind of iffy. So you were seeing the writing on the wall that hey, it's a good time to unload your property before the values continue to decrease. Yep. So with other needed repairs, are needed to bring the property up to 2020 standards.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Say that again.
If we were to acquire the property today, what repairs are needed to bring the property to 2020 standards?
I mean, like I said, the property needs, it's livable, but if you guys want to do, all the updatings, you can. If you don't want to, I mean, it's fine the way it is right now.
Got you. Just want to make sure, So, so now what will happen is the information that you provided, I will send that information over to the acquisition team. And what the acquisition team will do is they will do a further analyzation and evaluation of that market and that property itself based off the information that you provided us and also based off market condition, analyzation, market trends, and projections in your neighborhood. So if it works for us and it works for you also, we would like to move forward with, closing on the property. If the amount works for you. So are you there?
Yes, okay, I'm listening.
Okay, like I said, so what's going to happen is the acquisition team is going to do a further analysis regarding the property, and it will be me or my acquisition manager who will contact you with the offer that we will give. And like I said, if the offer makes sense with you, would that be something you would be willing to move forward with?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alrighty, Kong. Once again, thanks. This is Jeremy with Brownsville. So if you have any questions, you can give me a call. Back at the number that you've seen on the postcard. So I will talk to you soon, Kong, and hopefully we can close on the property.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Have a great one.
Bye. So, Jeremy, okay, let's talk, family. So from a scale of 1 to 10, what do you guys think Jeremy did? Or how do you guys think Jeremy did? So come on, man. Pop in those number. Pop in the numero uno. 6, but needs to work on tonality. he definitely needs to slow down a little bit. I think you need to slow down a little bit. A lot of questions. You're saying it way too fast that I don't really like. It's kind of really hard to understand. Or maybe because my English is bad, that could be the reason why as well. So we got a 4, a 7, a 6. So Jeremy, this is coming from the audience, coming from the family, not just me. So you're gonna see it right here, man. A 7, a 6, a 3, a 5, 5.5. I thought it was a really good call, and you were having none of his BS. Not hop on late. I'm a 5, a 5. Any females? So a 2. What else we got? That's it. So, Jeremy, there is a couple things that I want to kind of go over, man. I think you need to make the make your questions. Obviously, one, I would slow down a little bit. I think you can organize your question a little bit better. You see, I like to ask the motivation up front, right? So basically, when I call, build a report, going through that, see how their day is going, and yada, 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 right? And then when I get down to getting the property address, then that's where I tend to jump in and kind of get motivation on the property right away. I just want to know if I'm dealing with a seller that's looking for retail, or am I dealing with a seller that I know that I can possibly make a deal, make a deal with. Like, is there any motivation? I just don't want to waste my time going through the whole thing and then come down to them not having a solid reason why they need to sell their property. So, what else, man? I mean, asking for the mortgage, I think you can simplify the question a little bit better just by saying, Colin, is there a mortgage that we need to pay off? Well, that's none of your business, or no, I'm not comfortable giving it out. Well, Colin, but I think the objections, or how you handle that objection coming back, is you just kind of you pretty much just scramble through it, I think, a little bit. And how I like to approach that objection is just by saying, Colin, the reason why we actually ask that questions and want to know is because we do take that in consideration when we make you an offer on your property. And the important thing is that we also will be able to tell you how much you walk away with after everything's said and done, so that way there will be no surprises for you at the closing table. Because we have dealt with people in the past where they sell their property on the market, and then at the time of the closing, they get all like they don't even know how much they net, because all these fees are being taken out, and they were caught by surprise. And that's the last thing that I want. That's the last thing that I want to happen. I want to make sure you understand exactly what you will net at the time of closing. And that's the reason why we ask, because we're going to take all those numbers in considerations and let you know what you will net at the time of closing. So would you share with me what the mortgage is? Does that make sense? Jeremy? So that's what I would say, man. And when it comes down to negotiating, bro, asking for the property, I would also like to ask the seller what they think it will cost to fix the property up. So I would say, hey, you know what, Jeremy, so with everything that you mentioned that needs to be done to the property, now what do you think it will cost to actually fix the house up and put in, a good condition again, or perfect condition again? Right? I want to get a number from the seller, is because you want to use that number to leverage to negotiate with them, whether you have to renegotiate to get a discount on the price, or you renegotiate to get them to drop off on price. And I think you did ask about what the property's worth, all that, so that was good. I don't think you did a whole lot of negotiating as far as in trying to get to see how far you can push me to get me come up on price. So Kong, another thing that our company do, this and this and this, could you see yourself going any lower than 150 for us? So I think you miss out on that part as well, right? And typically I like to ask the seller at least 3 times to get them to come off on price, if there is any motivation for them to drop off on price. So I would tell them, hey, we'll buy the property and assets conditions. We take care of all the closing costs, all the fees for you. Is that the best you can do? Can you see yourself going any lower? And then I think the closing statement, you didn't set a time to call back. So I would set a time to call back. All right. So I would set a time to call back. I think you mentioned, hey, if we call back, we can agree on a price. Are you ready to go? So that was good. So you got a commitment, but you need to set a time. So I or me or one of my team manager or purchase manager can call you back tomorrow at this time, and then we can go over everything and present you with the offer, the cash offer. And at that time, if we can agree on a price that works for you and for us, is that something that you're ready to get the paperwork done and sell your property? Okay. So overall, that comment, I would say 5.5, possibly a 6 on my end. 5.5, possibly a 6. Okay, so before we end this, I am going to take a couple moments and take some maybe questions. So take a couple minutes, 1 or 2 minutes. I'm gonna run through some questions, and then we're gonna wrap this up. I want to say thank you so much to every single one of you that are able to watch live, and thank you so much for all the love, all the support, and you know, the whole reason why we do the Friday Live Cold Call Role Play is just to help you to improve your phone call skills, your phone call communication, your negotiating skill with the seller, so you can convert more leads into actual deals, lock more property up on contract. But I'm telling you, once you know how to negotiate with the seller, you can actually get a bigger spread on your wholesale deal, because you'll be able to get them to drop their price like it's hot outside. Any advice for 18 years old in a university? One won, man. If you're 18, you need to decide, man. I mean, you need to figure out what it is that you want to do. You want to go to college? You want to continue college? Or is because you need to get a degree, because you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, an attorney? Or are you going to college because, or, you know, whatever it is, your mama, your papa, your friends, your family, or whoever it is, your family tells you that's the only way to be successful? Well, I can tell you I'm a high school dropout, was once called a loser. I was living in a shed behind a mobile home park, man. So there's your answer. So figure out what it is that you want to do. And then the next thing that you want to do, once you find out what it is that you want to do, man, I would go into YouTube. So if real estate, if wholesaling is something that you want to do, man, I would go onto to YouTube, find 1 or 2 people that you want to learn from, and then watch their content and then implement. Don't just consume content. Don't just consume information and don't do shit. So that's what I would do, man. 18. Listen, I know that Gary Vee said that, you know, that you're 18, 20, 30, like you don't have to have things figured out. But let me tell you something. The sooner you can figure out what it is that you want to do in your life, it's not necessarily like, you know, if the sooner you figure out what it is that you want, the sooner you can retire. The sooner, the better off you be financially, like your life will be. Because if you don't do it, I promise you, man, all you're doing is you're just drifting. It's like getting into a car and not having a destination. And when you don't have a destination, what do, man? Who want to go for a car ride, right? You're just going for a car ride. You're just driving around. Now, listen, man, there's nothing wrong with maybe you don't have things figured out. That's fine, right? Right? But I'm telling you, if you can have things figured out, no, hey, I'm willing to sacrifice my 18, my 19, my 20. I'm willing not to party. I'm willing not to go on a weekend picnic or vacation, or I'm not buying the car. I'm willing to suck it up. I'm willing to sacrifice, and then pick a business that you want to do. And I said, I'm going to focus on being successful at this to get to the point where I can be financially stable, financially free. Then I go and play. You see, a lot of people, when I put out a content saying, you know, work, hustle, you got to grind, and people are like, well, you're wasting your life away. Well, let me tell you something, man. You know that I stopped having a job when I was like in my in my 30s. I was living life pretty much kind of on my own term, setting my own schedule, work with whoever I want, whenever I want, wherever I want, you know, like 30 something. I spent the rest of my life doing whatever I want, dude. And the people that say that is the people that works until they're 50, 60, 70 years old. Do you want, I want to trade, right? At a young age, I told myself I'm willing to trade 10 years of my life living like people think like I am living like those that think like I'm wasting my life, because I'm so clear that I'm willing to sacrifice that 10 years in life living and do whatever the heck I want. Does that make sense? And listen, man, and you're gonna have people that are gonna judge you, right? You're gonna have people that are gonna judge you. You're gonna have not the right thing or whatever it is, dude. You just have to believe in yourself that whatever you give it makes sense. So people's like, well, Colin, you need to enjoy life, dude. I wake up every day now, man. Do whatever I wanted to do, whenever, whatever, whoever got the money to travel. If it weren't for the COVID, my wife and I travel every other month to wherever we want, man. Stay as long as we want, and stay at any hotel we want. Eat whatever we want. And you know what I mean, man. But that was the sacrifice. That was the trade-off. And those are the same people that tells me that are now waking up every day, going to the job that they hate, asking for time off. Oh, can I get 2 weeks off? Oh, no, you can't go more than 2 weeks. Oh, come on, man. Shit. Is that how you want to live your life? I know that's not how I want to spend the rest of my life living, man. But they're not willing. They're not willing to sacrifice the short-term pain for that long-term gain. I mean, you got to understand, man, there's the price tag to everything. You choose your price tag. You know? There's a price tag to everything in life, man. Everything in life has a price tag. The question is not, you ask yourself, what price tag are you willing to pay? I'm not talking about the money. I'm not just talking about the money, man. I'm talking about the sacrifices. Things you have to give up. Maybe not, not sleeping in, or maybe not partying on the weekend, not drinking, not clubbing, no boys, no girls for a while, no dating around, stick with one person, a lot of things you have to sacrifice, man. Okay, a few more questions and we can rock it out. So whoever it is, Wan, I hope that answered your question, man. But let me tell you this, dude. When I was 18, I was lost, confused, overwhelmed, stressing out. I was trying to figure out my life because I just dropped out of high school, and my wife and I moved into a little shed behind a mobile home park. And we, at that time, man, we really just want to be financially free, figure out life, right? But we made a decision. And we made a decision. The decision was we're willing to sacrifice our 18, 19, 20 living like no one will, so one day we can live like no one can. That was, and I didn't know at that time there was a quote. I didn't know at that time that there was a quote for that. And now that I find out that there is a quote for that, and I forgot who wrote the quote, but I do have it out and I hung it on the wall, because that's what my wife and I did when we were 18, 19. That's pretty much what we did. Our journey to get to where I am today. And the quote is, entrepreneur is someone that's willing to sacrifice, sacrifice or no. An entrepreneur is someone that's willing, entrepreneur is someone that's willing to live, I think, what is it? Entrepreneur is someone who's willing to live a few years. Yeah, I'm sorry. Entrepreneur is someone who's willing to live a few years of their life like no one will, so they can spend the rest of their life living like no one can't. There you go, man. Dave Ramsey, I don't really listen to Dave Ramsey. I don't really listen to Dave Ramsey. My life growing up, I don't even know who Dave Ramsey is, but I do know that he talks about, being debt free and all of that. I think that there are good debts and there are bad debts. I do believe that you got to save your money. You got to be frugal. It doesn't matter how much you make. What really matters is how much you can actually keep and reinvest. It doesn't matter. Let me say this again for those of you who don't understand this, man. It doesn't matter how much you make. What matters is how much you can keep and reinvest, which means you got to be financially smart with your money. Yes, it's great to make a lot of money. The ultimate goal is to the more you make, and if you are smart with your money, man, the richer, the wealthier you be, and the better off you be. But a lot of you, man, I don't know why when I get into this finance thing, or I get so pumped up because let me share something with you. A lot of you are living paycheck to paycheck, and you are broke, dead broke right now, and you blame it on your J-O-B. You blame on your J-O-B. You blame on they don't pay me enough. Jeez. And I'm here to tell you it's not your J-O-B, but it is you. You are a spender. You spend more than what you make. How can you expect to have anything left? People like to blame instead of taking responsibility. And if you don't own it up, you will never change it because it was never your fault. If it's never your fault, how can you change it? Because all you do is you pointing fingers and you blaming. And let me tell you why I am so. Let me tell you why I can say that, dude. When I was making $8.50 an hour, my wife and I live on a budget. We live frugal. We live below our means. And you know what, man? I have more money stacked away than people that were making $100K a year, $200K a year. So what, fool? So you make $100K a year, $200K a year, but you got nothing left at the end of the day. That is like how can you guys not understand that? What you bring in, and it goes. So you bring in $10, and it goes out $20. How can you expect to have any money left, man? No. You know, once again, I was making $8.50. How can I have more money stacked away in the bank than someone that's making $100K a year? You tell me. Because I was not a spender. I was living frugal. I wasn't into designer clothes. I wasn't out buying a shoes for $100 plus. My jeans is not $100 or $200. My shirt is not $50, $60, $70. I don't wear Gucci, the Louis Vuitton, the Blueberry, you know, the LV. Shit, dude, I was still driving a 1997 Honda Accord, man, with over 200,000 miles. I still shop at Ross. Dress for less. Dress for less, dude. People think now. Let me get into another topic here. People think fake it until you make it, dude. Do you even know what that is? Fake it until you make it. It's not to go out there and dress nice, buy the car, live in a big mansion. Means you gotta fake it in here, dummy. I'm about to go at this, man. Fake it in here, dude. Fake it in here. So right now, you're just temperate. So listen, man. My wife and I we were never poor. We were broke, but never poor. Never have a poor mindset. Some of you have a poor mindset, so forever you will be broke. My bank account was poor, dude. I'm sorry, my bank account was broke. Right? Yeah. But right here, man, it was never poor. You see, a lot of you don't understand. Fake it until you make it. Like you gotta fake it in here. You can't go around and you can't go around putting your head down, but you gotta put your head up. You gotta have that confidence. You gotta fake it in here. Fake it that you already successful. Fake it that you have, to have the confidence. So when you talk to people, when you do the business, you fake it in here, not here, dude. Shit, fake it until you. God, some of you freaking like. Oh, fake Kong. What about people say fake until you make it? Dress you can attract to. Trust me, man. I don't know if it will work for you, because it's only something that you saw in the movie. I tell you my life story. I don't tell you what I see in the movie. I tell you what my life story is. Some of you, it's in the movie. Like you're watching, like you're watching a fighting movie, dude. Those are in the movie. In real life, Bruce Lee said, dude, a fight only lasts a few seconds. Like it doesn't. It's not like the movie, man. I'm telling you the real life. Fake it in here, not here. I've seen people trying to fake it here, and guess what, man? End up broke. You know why? Because even if they start to accumulate some money, guess what they do? It becomes such a habit, and it's a bad habit. They start to acquire the spending habit, the designer clothes, the brand name, the Louis, the Gucci, and end up broke, dude. Get broke. Fake it in here, dude. Millionaires don't go here. Millionaires is right here, dude. All the golds, all the diamonds that you ever want, right here, baby. So get your mindset straight, get your money right, and you will be all right, my friend. All right. Okay, that's it for today. That's it. Now I gotta go and recoup my voice. We need a guy in the back playing the organ. I don't know what that is. Thank you so much, Kong. I'm grateful for all the content you create, all the time you give as well. Thank you, King Kong. Rachel, I can't pronounce your name. I'm really bad at reading. Rachel, I guess it's Rachel. Rachel, thank you so much for the love, for the support. Everyone, thank you so much for your love and your support. And a lot of times when you guys see me post things too, man, it's never something I read or something I watched, dude. I've really gone through it with my whole life journey. And that's why I tell you, if you don't have a strong enough reason why you are willing to give up the life you have today for the life you want tomorrow, you will never make it. It will not last. You know how I know? Because I've gone through my journey. It is extremely hard to wake up, to motivate yourself, everything, when day by day, a month go by, 3 months go by, 6 months go by, nothing has changed. Do you know how hard it is to push yourself to go work out when you don't want, on days you don't want to put in the work on days that you don't want to seeing people, to seeing your friends go on a vacation trip, to see your friends go to the picnic, to get those messages? You feel like you know, and to say no to it, and to stay home, and to handwrite these letters to expire listing. It's extremely hard. I went through it, man. That's why I know it's hard, right? And I know most are not willing to give up today for the tomorrow that they want. It's hard. And if you can't self-motivate yourself, a lot of you say, Kong, I can't self-motivate myself, dude. What should I do? Get a job. If you can't self-motivate yourself, man, stick with the J-O-B. Because if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, you have to be willing to self-motivate you, because nobody will be there all the time to tell you, let's go do it. Let's go make this money when you yourself don't want it. It's your goals and it's your dreams. And if you don't want it as bad as someone else, dude, how can you? Nobody can push you to do things that you don't want to do, man. Dude, every single day, man, before I get out of bed, I say one thing. Go get this money. Every day, dude. I say, Kong, wake up. Let's go get this money. Let's go. And then I just have to, man. Get up and just do it. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much, man. All the love, all the support. We're going to wrap it up now. Thank you so much. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, hit me up on IG. Go to Kong, KHANG, WTM. Until next time, you guys, get your mindset straight. Get your mindset straight. Get your money right. And you too can become a millionaire. Ciao.